I'm Airman First Class Stephen Jarman, and with me in the studio right now is our new Command Chief Johnson. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. How you doing?
I'm doing well, and this is your first What's Up Wednesday here with us over at AFN. Last week we had the commander in, and this week it's all about you, and kind of just introducing you to the base, I guess. And I have a few questions here for you, and basically we're just gonna have a conversation on air. So everybody out there, be ready. We're gonna have maybe laughing and joking. I don't know, who knows? But first things first, though. This is your first time with us over here at AFN, so I guess first impressions is how I like to start. What would about Incirlik has stood out to you since you've arrived?
Well, I think the one thing that stood out to me is really our sense of community. And what I mean by that is our willingness from everyone to help you get acclimated to the base, whether it's our airmen, you're looking at other members around the community, our spouses who greet you right up front. Everyone's willing to help on or off the base. I think the Turks are very, very hospitable. They welcome you with open arms. So I think everyone is very happy. From my take, people are very happy to be here, and you just don't find that everywhere in the Air Force.
Right. I feel like this is my first duty station, so I feel a little spoiled almost because that's all I've heard ever since I arrived. Because it is that almost like a family mentality that the whole base has, and everyone's so willing to help. Whether if it is our fellow Air Force members, if not the Turkish, they're just as hospitable, like you said. And it's been a great experience for me as well. So I'm glad to know that it wasn't just me. That it is that way for everyone. So your new command chief. You have, I'm sure, a lot of things on your agenda. What do you hope to accomplish during your stay here at Incirlik?
Well, I believe as you look at things right there, it's really not much I want to sit there and say necessarily for me to accomplish. I believe success from a command perspective and looking at this job is really how well our people do and really how well we are at completing our jobs. So those will be at the forefront for me as I come into Incirlik and really aligning myself and getting to know all of our airmen and our tenants, our mission partners across the base. Really to support them, get to know our people, make them better airmen, and really just be able to do our jobs and do our jobs well. I would think that would be the success that we measure from a command team, because it's no longer about us, it's how we take care of our people.
That's true. Speaking of how well we do our jobs and just kind of in that area, are there any facets in particular that aren't particularly failing or anything like that, but maybe need a little bit of strengthening?
Well, I can't necessarily say put my finger on anything right now because I really just don't know. I haven't been around to see everybody and really understand or get reports on that particular issue. What I would sit there and say is that as an Air Force, we place a lot of time into some of those issues like the sapper training, sexual assaults, those type of things that really are not I would sit there and say to really separate us in the environment, workplace. I would think right now we need to make sure that as individuals we're doing the things to make sure our work environments are conducive to good order and discipline. To make it to where airmen are happy to come to work and not worry about the inappropriate things that distract us from doing what we do.
Right, and I feel like that Incirlik's doing a good job with that. We had the sapper training a few months ago, and it was just more of like it was like an open discussion. No one was afraid to discuss the topic, and it's as long as I feel like if we take those steps, with any problem, that's kind of the right way to go. And I appreciate the leadership and how they handle it, and everything like that. So what do you think is really working well?
I think communication. I mean, as you go out, everyone's asking questions. They want to know what's on our mind. I think even from segments like this to Colonel Wills to our first sergeants, and having venues to get information out to our people. That's what it's all about. And as you look at that, you don't want just your senior leaders knowing information. I think we have great venues to disseminate information to the lowest levels, from the Facebook pages to the corners you all do. I just think that's absolutely fantastic. So when you're out and about, you can see those things. Everything should be going well, and our message is getting down to the lowest levels, and that's pretty awesome because you don't see that everywhere you go.
Really, and like I said, this is all first impression for me, this whole duty station. So like I said, I feel a little spoiled sometimes, and that's a good point you bring up. Thanks to technology and Facebook and things like that, and even us over here at AFN, we being able to supplement that communication is obviously something we want to do here, and that's why we have you in for things like this, and kind of promote that being able to ask questions and just being able to communicate with the leadership, which is something I find very refreshing as a young airman, and I'm sure the other airmen like me can agree. So what do you think the most important thing a young airman such as myself could learn from a tour here at Incirlik?
Well, what you will hope, at least from my standpoint, is really that Incirlik gets it right. So as you're coming in, a brand new airman coming from tech school or wherever you're PCSing from, you would hope, I would hope, and really think, I think Colonel Wills would as well, is that, you know, our people get here, this place has it right. So by the time you leave and you get to your next duty station, you can say, you know what, at Incirlik we did this. Sometimes you hate to hear that at your new duty station, but you come in with a new lens, you look at it from a different viewpoint, and hopefully I would want an airman to take away is this place got it right. Sense of community, family, mission, and really the way we take care of people and how we do it. What I'm sensing right now is coming in, those things stand out to me. And really, I think right now, when my wife gets here and joins me in December, I believe that's something that she would take away as well.
Right, and that's something I'm already taking with me. As you know, I've only been here about 7 months, so I'm about at my halfway point, and it's been a great experience here at Incirlik. You know, a lot of great things going on here, a lot of exciting things, and you know, I'm definitely welcome you, sir, to the great community that we have here, and I feel the same way as you. It's all about we have a lot of communication and community and family. It's like all those really important things are important here, and we make them important, and I'll be sure that I'll be one of the first ones to say, you know, hello to your wife when she makes it here in December.
Yes.
I'm happy to hear that, you know, you have family coming here as well, because I feel like this is a family-oriented base, and you know, we do a great job of, you know, making this, you know, it a comfortable environment for that as well. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
No, it's nothing really like to add. I hope that the next time we come up on What's Up Wednesdays, I'm fired up about being here, and I just really hope that our airmen are excited about their tour, either 15 months, 24 months. That really they get a chance to really get out, see the people, see the base, and really get outside that gate and really make it the best tour they can. We have great facilities. I haven't found many places that have invested time in really taking care and providing quality of life and making that a priority as well. So I think our previous leadership got it right. You can look at our homes, you can look at how we welcome you, and really what we're doing now. So as we continue down that path of trying to improve things, I really hope that our people enjoy the area. There's a lot to offer in being here at Incirlik. So I really hope that people take time to really enjoy themselves, get out, and write home and say, hey, wow, what a great opportunity I had in being stationed at Incirlik Air Base.
Right, and you know, it's like one of those things that I like to say always, and I was brought up this way, and the Air Force put it in me as well, is you know, it's all in how you make it. And you definitely, us as the airmen, we definitely have all the power to make this one of the greatest duty stations we've ever been
Absolutely.
at. And I hope to be able to say that one day. You know, Turkey was one of the greatest places I ever, and I think I will. You know, honestly, I keep hearing that when people leave, they say this is the best station I've had, even if they were, you know, ending their career or they're just getting started. You know, I hear it across the board. So a lot of exciting things. And thank you for coming in. And I look forward to our future What's Up Wednesdays. And just for you as the listener out there, if you have a question or something you in particular want to ask our command chief, or when we have Colonel Wills in again, hit us up on our Facebook page, facebook.com/AFN Incirlik. As always, you can ask those questions on there. And next time we get them on the air, maybe that's something, you know, we'll discuss. We're going to keep the music going right now with some Michelle Branch. Sooner or later, right after this radio break, and we got your AP Radio News coming up.
Hey, Annabelle. Yo, Betsy. Dang, girl, you sure lost a lot of weight. What'd you do?